Happy Sunday and happy Father's Day to all you dads out there that are great dads that are preparing these children for what awaits in the years ahead. I hope you do something wonderful for yourself today, or perhaps you have a wonderful lady in your life that's preparing something wonderful or fun. Moving through June, this is something, right? It's happening very quickly. All right, so I think we're going to jump right in today and really go into the cards a little deeper today. So the first deck is from Blessed Be. I got this in England and love the deck. All right. So let's look at this up and coming week. What is coming for this up and coming week for everybody that's watching today? Okay. Before I go into this, I just want to say I have a message for all of you, and it's from the angelic realm. And the angels are saying that you are doing a good job. They understand it's not easy for you, and it's difficult sometimes with what we have to deal with other people and being on earth at this time and all the negativity that's out there, and yet you still manage to find time to take care of yourself, to show up for others, and to hold the light. You are all bearers of the light if you're watching this, whether you're conscious of it or not. And they want you to go easy. Go easy on yourself because you're doing the best you can and you're doing a terrific job. So let's start with that. All right, a blessing to bring clarity. That's a beautiful, beautiful goddess card. So as I look at this, she's holding her hand almost a little to the side of her heart, and she's holding her solar plexus. So we all know that that chakra is all about owning our power and being clear about where we're going. And she's asking a blessing to bring clarity. So this up and coming week, ask to be clear on something perhaps you still need more information and you're not clear about. And then the bigger piece is to recognize when you get clarity, when a message comes to you, know that that's your guides and angels telling you, yeah, this is the way you go. This is what you need to do. So it says, a blessing to disperse the muddied waters of the mind and of the heart, allowing the purity of what can be seen clearly to guide you. We move through our lives often knowing not quite what to do without guidelines or any real compass about where we're going. There are mysteries that are good and fine to experience, and others which seem merely to be obtruse and confusing. And with this blessing, you will now begin to know the difference. We have collections of ideas given to us by parents or friends or schools and governments, and yet we see the world through their filters. This blessing brings you a clarity from within for you to know the true north of your own soul. I love that. Because what's right for one person may not be right for another. Follow your soul's purpose even when the path before you is unclear, dark, or overgrown. This is not to find yourself, but to know your own soul deep within. And with the blessing comes a surety and a sense of lucidity for when you are clear in who you are, what you care for, and what you believe in. So it says, may the clarity you seek come to you, so you remember to return to the clarity that lies deep within you. for you are far more than a collection of beliefs held by others. Love that. You are a clear soul that has transparency to your own self. So you do know what it is you seek in this world because you understand who you are deep within, from the place that you live. In this way, clarity comes, the mists lift, the veil parts, the path is lit up, and you shine that inner light out, making bright the path ahead. You are more than a series of plans and expectations. You are a soul finding your way to the knowledge of your own self. And when you begin to find out who you are within, the clarity you seek will come again and again to cut through any tangled thoughts, to clear the path of debris, to move aside those who do not wish for the best for you. And thus with clarity, dear friend, thou will be blessed again and again. I love that, because I loved how she said sometimes we see things through other people's eyes. It's so true. You know, if we're looking at how the majority thinks about things or what's going on or what appears to be versus what's going on behind the scenes, you're never going to listen to your own heart. Okay? Don't follow the crowd. Follow yourself and your own heart. Especially now, there's so much out there that's untruths, and we're learning so many different untruths that we need to be true to ourselves, be clear, and pull the trigger. Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Next, I'm going to pull what goddess wants to come and help us for the week. What goddess? Lakshmi. I love Lakshmi. She's a Hindu goddess. And Lakshmi, it says, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Now, Lakshmi, typically when you see statues of her, and I have one in my living room, she has many arms and hands because she's all about receiving. She's an abundant goddess. And she's got coins in her hands, and she's got brightness all around her, and she is supported. So whatever you've been worrying about, this is saying don't, because Spirit has your back. This is a good time to call on Lakshmi this week. It says, this is a kind universe, and everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no blocks or obstacles in your way except for your own predictions of fear into your future. Take a moment and quiet your mind, quieting it from worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when light is shining all around you? Step into the brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. You must stop worrying as this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your hearts of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family instead. Refuse to think of anything except your bright today and tomorrow. And I promise you, it will be so. So there you go. That is beautiful. Lakshmi is also connected very much with the lotus flower. And she's also connected with elephants and the water element as well. And she works with Ganesh, and most of you know who Ganesh is, but maybe somebody doesn't. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. He's the elephant god that removes the obstacles in front of you so you can proceed forward. The next one is Divine Animal Oracle. That's a picture. So let's see which animal guide wants to help us this week. And for those of you that may be new, we're using this as a guideline for the up and coming week for everybody who's watching to know what the energies are going to be like. Goat. Oh my God, the word's so teeny weeny. I don't know what it says. I'm going to have to look in the book. And what I see in the picture, he's climbed a mountain. So there's something about him that is determined. If I would say if you have a goal or you have something that you're trying to accomplish, see it in front of you and move up the mountain. Get to where you want to go, accomplish where you want to be. Because this to me says success. The goats climbed the highest point of the mountain. All right, it says reliability. Is your word reliable? Can you be counted upon? Make your way successfully, step by step, steady as she goes. Nourish yourself. We should climb mountains, not carry mountains. Boy, that's a good one. I like what they said about your word because I've tried to be really good with that. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something or whatever, I give them, I'm telling them, yes, I'll be there, or I'll do this for you, or I'll get back to you. And I'm trying my best to make that happen because your word is important. Okay, it says goat magic, and specifically the magic of the mountain goat is one of reliability and sure-footedness. Goats are remarkably athletic and agile on mountainsides and difficult terrain. They are robust creatures able to withstand the cold or rough environments, are now available to all people, rich or poor. Call upon goat energy when you need stability and balance in a precarious situation or when you need nourishment after a period of scarcity. So, also, we call this goat medicine. So if you see an animal out, a hummingbird or a bear or whatever, you should know that that animal is gifting you with something. And you can go and look it up online. What is the spiritual symbolism of goat? Or whatever you've seen, hawk or whatever. And you will get your message, what Spirit is trying to tell you. So that is very important. Okay. And we are going to do the Angel Tarot. Whoa. This is such a pretty deck on that side too. Okay, so this is the 8 of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. We know that water in the tarot is all about emotions and feelings, and it kind of says what it is on here. That's interesting. I don't have the book in here. Oh, there it is. Brenda, wake up. This says, you're feeling the need to move on. What once interested you has lost its charm, and you're seeking more meaning and rewards. You've grown spiritually and emotionally, and you yearn to leave the past behind. These changes will bring the benefits you desire. The inner search for answers is rewarded at this time. Don't let anything distract you from your true path. If you feel a void in your life, fill it in healthy ways. A relocation or change in your job or relationships is possible at this time. Additional meanings: choosing to leave a painful situation, emptiness, the search for spiritual fulfillment, dealing with feelings of burnout. We don't want that. So, what we do want is to remember, and I think I'm going to leave it at the 4 cards for today, that we want to get clear about the path we want to take and where we're going. We want to welcome in all the resources this week, direction, guidance. We're going to use the goat's energy to climb that path we want, and then to weigh in and look at, is there something new that I want to create? Or do I want to leave something behind? So that's where we're at. I also want to say I've been feeling a lot of energy lately. I don't know if you have, but this desire to start something new. So that's interesting with that last 8 of Wands card. I've been feeling something brewing. It hasn't come up to the surface yet. It's kind of percolating underneath. And that's what I feel, that when something's coming, and I don't know, sometimes it's for me personally, sometimes it's for everyone, but I feel something trying to get my attention, and I'm going to have to sit with that to see what it is, what truly comes up. But this week, start to get clear on what you want, ask for the resources to come, work with Lakshmi, and then take your sure-footedness steps towards what you want. Once again, I love you and appreciate you so much, and I hope you got what you needed for today. Enjoy.